but they follow no commandments. Some of them out here hollering they got 100% of the truth when they are lying.
That you should beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees.
Wickedness, man. Pure wickedness going on out here in Israel. They crucify him, they still teaching Christianity doctrines, man. But they get on in. They make videos all day. Like they
just have to get that part.
Yep. You can open it.
God. Hey, Shalom Makim, Wagwaf. First and foremost, before we begin, we want to start by giving all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Hakodash. Give honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone who rule well. And as always, peace and salutations to the Ophir Elect Tabernacle of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And we just going to go right in, man. You know, we had started the video, you know, with the video clip, which that was the elder Karate Zabba from the Baltimore camp.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, pretty much, you know, just based on the statements that was made from that head, the leader from OneBody, you know, we just thought in the spirit, you know what, let's do a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because I mean, to make such a statement and call yourself a man of the Lord, I mean, I don't know what the hell this guy was thinking, but if you do call yourself a servant of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it should be no, that statement, that last statement that he made should not be coming through your lips.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the fact that you have an issue with brothers doing videos all day, and then you follow that up by saying they have nothing better to do.
Right. We don't have nothing better to do. Not better. We have things we gotta get done and do, but nothing better to do.
Right.
But attend to our salvation.
That's it.
If we knew what day was coming, why would you put that off?
Right.
You know?
What I mean, seriously, what better is there to do than to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai?
Hey, what do you think we're gonna be doing in the kingdom? Something better? With the kingdom of heaven in front of us and all the glory of it. You think we're not gonna be serving the Heavenly Father all day?
Right.
Calling on him all day?
Right.
You know, rehearsing righteous acts all day? But we're gonna perform them perfectly in the kingdom of heaven all day.
That's right.
Okay, so we're already in the mind state of doing those things now.
Right. See, and this is how you keep your eyes single.
There you
go. The work that we put in on a daily basis is what keeps us occupied. And whatever you occupy with, that's what your focus is. Yahushua said, you know, where your heart is, there where your treasure be also.
Right.
So
ours is focused on the Lord.
The Lord, serving him.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeking the kingdom. The Lord said, seek ye the kingdom first, and all these things will be added unto you.
Mm-hmm.
So it shouldn't, the fact that you said that and you intended that as shade against us, that shows, you know, what type of spirit you're coming in.
Yep.
You know, and if you can get that in a Sirach 27.
Yeah, I've got it for you.
Sirach, 27 and 6.
Yep. Sirach chapter 27, verse 6.
Because I don't think he really thought that through.
In fact, I'm gonna start at 5.
You know, you could tell he's the type of dude who's hasty with his tongue. He loves hearing himself because he's in a top position.
Yep.
Him being a head, a leader over a congregation, so he's feeling himself. So he loves to just talk, you know, and throw shade at everybody.
And what's funny is they imagine that what we do is throwing shade at everybody. You guys are mistaken, man. Right. Hey, we're giving you the most sincere, tough love there is, man. Mm-hmm. Straight out the scriptures, straight out the spirit. Right. You just don't like it, but we're on you all day because you're giving us stuff. We ain't on people that ain't giving us something to correct. When you got it right, we don't say nothing to you. We don't bother you. Right. It's when people go off and we understand, we own them. Mm-hmm. For the edifying of the whole congregation of Israel.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna start at 3, bro. It makes you'll see it. Sirach chapter 27, verse 3. Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown. Okay? Mm-hmm. As when one sifted with the sieve the refuse remain. So the filth of a man in his talk. So the things you say, your filth is gonna show up at some point.
Mm-hmm. Like in his doctrine.
And that's the point.
You sitting there throwing all this shade, but and
You just, we want to believe that's a slip of the tongue,
right?
But that's how you really feel. That filth came out of you.
It came out of you.
It's a glorious thing to serve the Lord all day.
Right.
Nothing better to do.
Right.
Well, how come you not in that type of mind? Whether we doing videos on you all day or we just doing prophecy or whatever we're doing,
right?
It's all in the mind state of the Lord. What kind of mind state are you in?
Right.
Twerking? The new trend or whatever challenge or whatever is out there. What else we gonna be dealing with all day?
Mm-hmm.
But don't say we're Bumalites. Come on, we've been past that. You got it, bro.
Yeah.
Keep reading.
No, and but just the things that was coming out of his mouth, all type of false doctrine was coming out your lips.
Yeah.
While you was calling yourself throwing shade, saying that the 2/3 are gonna die in the lake of fire and that's eternal.
Right.
So in other words, Jake is gonna the 2/3 of our people they're gonna burn in hell forever.
That's not gospel.
And that's not sound doctrine either.
Nah, man, that's not. Come on, really. I just was thinking about it, right? Like, if the 2/3 die in the lake of fire, how are they gonna know it after death by pain? How will all Israel know the Lord? If the new covenant, like how this stuff don't add up.
Right. Are we not gonna be fruitful, multiply in the kingdom? Well, as soon as we return back to the land, the Lord's gonna restore all the house of Israel. He says he's gonna multiply even all of the house of Israel. That's in Ezekiel, the 36th chapter. So all them souls that's gonna be coming back through the loins of the elect. Who are those? Who are those souls?
Right.
There's gonna be the souls of the 2/3 who got put to death in Babylon.
Mm-hmm.
That come on, man. They're not gonna burn forever, man. But that just goes to show you have no oil whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. You just out there talking.
You just an empty lamp with no oil in it. You're an old bottle.
Old bottle.
An old bottle. Yahweh Shai said that. You can't put new wine into an old bottle.
New understanding.
Unless it bursts.
Yep.
You're
bursting with your talks.
Yep.
I read it for again. It says, as when one sifteth with the seed, the refuse remaineth.
Yep.
So the filth of man in his talk. The furnace proveth the potter's vessel, so the trial of man is in his reasoning.
The trial of man is in his reasoning.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And based off of your reasoning, you definitely don't have the spirit. Mm-hmm. You're not a prophet of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, though you call yourself one body in Yahweh Shai.
Right.
One thing about the body of Yahweh Shai is the body is always consistent with work, labor.
Mm-hmm.
In order for a body to be maintained, it has to go through labor, work.
Use.
Because a house, like I think it's in Proverbs where it talks about a house falling through when it's not maintained, when it has no laborers work or maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Without maintenance, your house will fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
So why you think every single day, daily exhortations is going out?
That's right.
That's to keep the body, the house, intact.
Mm-hmm. It said, the brother brought it up, I forgot. It's one of those worldly sayings. I think it's a scripture that supports it, but it goes, one Brian Kanam brought the other day was, the idle mind is the devil's playground.
Yep.
So why would we give our congregation that type of idle time to be off into some bullshit, man?
Right.
The longer our minds are away from the word, the longer their minds are going to be into the things of the world.
Right. Oh, real quick.
Yep.
Sirach 33 and 27. It says, send him to labor that he be not idle, for idleness teacheth much evil.
That's the one. That's the one, the water. Yep. That's where they get that from. Hey, idle, because you got to get, when kids say they're bored, give them something to do.
Exactly.
Give them some labor, give them some work.
Give them some work.
If they're bored, give them some work. I guarantee their imagination will come free when the work's over. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, just like when you on the job, as long as you're on the clock,
Yeah.
the manager, the CEO, they're not going to tolerate you not doing shit while you're on the clock,
Yeah.
because they have to pay you
Oh.
according to the time on that clock.
Yep.
If you're working, wages,
Yep.
you know. But the moment they see you idle and you ain't doing shit while you're on the clock, you're basically taking money from the company,
And Luke,
and they will terminate your ass.
where's the one where the parable Yahweh Shai said, when the householder, the master of the house, returneth and find them, one of them was chilling and beating on the servants.
Luke 12, I think.
12. That sounds
Yeah, I think it might be Luke 12.
Kind of,
I think he also says it in
yeah.
Matthew's account in Matthew 24 as well.
Okay, that was in 24. Okay, yeah. That's the one I was thinking. Let's see what 12 say.
I'm glad he made that statement, because now we can use that to bring forth more edification, man. You know, you couldn't have said anything better for the moment, so we can, go ahead and bring these scriptures out, man. And ironically, today happened to be so-called Labor Day.
Yeah.
How spiritual is that?
Yeah.
It's Labor Day, and we getting on this guy because he has an issue with us doing daily labor.
Mm-hmm.
You do videos all day. You have nothing better to do. You damn right we ain't got nothing better to do than to serve y'all by Shem Yahushai.
Yeah.
You know?
I think I found it. I'm looking for the point. Yep. I'm trying to get to, was it 46? Yep. I'll get right to the point. Yep. Luke 12 and I'll go straight to the point. 46. The Lord of that servant. Yeah.
You want to start up?
Yeah. That's
Let's go up, sir.
41. It says, Then Peter said unto him, Lord, speakest thou this parable unto us, or even to all? And the Lord said, Who then is that faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season? Their blessing, their ranking, right? It says, Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Right, not being idle, not just, not doing shit. There's a reason why our elder apostles always, every once in a while, the Lord will use them to spark that fire in the body. Certain brothers, there's a couple toes or a couple fingers that's not moving. There's a part of the body that's a little stagnant. We need you to, get loose, man.
Yeah.
Get the moving. The Apostle Tahar always, he'll bring out every once in a while Revelation, the 3rd chapter, that lukewarm scripture. And usually when we hear that, we already know. Here we go. That's the Lord, the Most High. He finna, bringing that chastisement down.
You guys can make jokes or whatever about it, but hey, it's our own consciences convicting us that, hey, can you do more? If so, do more.
Right.
That's right. I'll keep reading. It says 44. Of a truth I say unto you, he that will make him ruler over all that he hath. Yep. But if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and to eat and drink and to be drunken, because what else is there to do in Babylon, in this captivity, but be caught up in idleness and worldly, energies, man. So why not keep our eyes focused on the prize, man? I mean, we don't get me wrong. We make sure we do our work as far as the Lord's work goes, but we also got jobs, we also got kids, we also got, we're still men that have regular lives to lead as well. Yep. But as much of that time as we can keep focused on the Lord, that's what we're about.
That's it.
Verse 46 says, The Lord of that servant will come in the day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers.
The unbelievers.
Mm-hmm.
Because really, yeah, if mean, this, do not the scriptures say that show me my show me
faith,
show me your faith without works, and I will show you my faith by my works. Because faith without works is dead. So if you don't have the works behind your faith, then what good is you saying that you have faith and believe?
And when we get this information, this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding, this light, we're supposed to put it on top of a mountain and put it out there for the people to see.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. 47. It says, and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. You know, we go into that. For to whomsoever much is given, of him shall much be required. And to him whose men, and to whom men have committed much, of him will they ask the more. And we know that because if you guys out there, man, y'all really want to know the answers, y'all know to come a great millstone to get the bottom line.
Yep.
You know, all these other camps do what they want, and it was like, let's see what GMS say on that. And then you can gauge what you want to do, but hey, you know GMS is going to get it as close to the scriptures as possible, as human minds can understand, you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. That was pretty much that point.
Yep. Yeah, man. So that was a very erroneous statement, man. The scriptures say the discourse of fools is irksome. You sound like a complete idiot, man. Doing videos all day, don't got nothing better to do. How could you damn near sound like Tazariak? It was maybe a couple months back when we caught Tazariak. He was on Saw Netter's show, and basically they was discussing about the Bible, the God of the Bible, and this fool Tazariak, he basically said, why don't we, instead of talking about the Bible, why don't we talk about something bigger than God in the Bible?
I remember he said that.
He said that.
I remember he said that. Yep.
And it's like, for you to be in the truth and call yourself a man of the Lord, how is something like that even coming out your lips?
Makes no sense.
Because a lot of these, but what's happening is a lot of these dudes, they don't understand that in these last days, a lot of you dudes are showing, you're showing your true spirit, your true colors. The hearts of men is being revealed. And so basically, a lot of these people that follow these leaders, they can't say that they didn't see red flags. You know?
Yeah, if you still follow them when time the missiles come and martial law and all of that, and the internet get cut off and the famine of the word, if you still following after what they were talking about, you deserve to be followed right into the ditch with them.
Exactly. Because it's being made more crystal clear. The Lord is drawing that line, man. You're seeing how a lot of these dudes are just waxing worse and worse. The things that they're teaching, the things that they're saying, and even the things that they're doing. So now you should be able to pinpoint through discernment. You should be able to discern between who's righteous and who isn't, between those who serve in the Lord and who isn't.
That's right.
All right. So that was
I got a little more. No, this is a little more on this. Back in Sirach 27, it says the furnace in 5. The furnace proveth the potter's vessel. The furnace of adversity. You know, as soon as the heat is on and you get asked these heavy questions, you got to answer for them. It says, so the trial of man is in his reasoning. The fruit declareth that the tree hath been dressed. So is the utterance of a conceit in the heart of man.
Yeah, the conceit is talking about the thought. You know, you uttering the thought,
real thoughts.
Your real thoughts.
You're proving that you haven't been cleansed. Fully. You know.
Yeah, and the fact that even came out of your mouth as a slight towards us or against us, it really shows that you're envious of the fruit of the spirit that's over here.
And we're honored with that.
And we don't take glory to ourselves for that. We give all the credit and praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
Exactly.
Plus, we have leaders, elders, apostles that set the standard. We have a no slothful policy here. Everybody hands on deck. No lukewarm men in Great Millstone. Everybody got to work.
Yeah.
So guess what? Because of that work, we're fruitful. You know.
That's
But
right.
hey, the Lord is who gives the increase.
That's right.
It's not even of us. Yeah, get it. Matter of fact, get that.
Yeah.
Corinthians 3.
Yep.
You know, we water, we sowing the seed, we planting, but the Lord,
Give the increase,
He
yeah.
gives the increase.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that brothers are able to do this thing every day, and then there's multiple brothers just loading videos up at different parts of the day when they can, when they not tending to their housely duties and business outside of it. This is all we got. We live this word, man. You know?
1 Corinthians chapter 3, I'll start at verse 6 about Apollo. It says, I had planted, Apollo watered, but the Most High gave the increase. So then neither is it he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but the Most High that giveth the increase.
That's it. You know, we do these videos every day, but ultimately we do it so that fruit can spring forth.
Yes, sir.
You know, and it's the Spirit of the Lord that keeps us occupied. There's a burning spirit on us that gets us going, man. We don't just, you think that we want to sit down all day every day and just knock out videos like that? We in this world.
Yeah.
Of course, there are certain things that brothers want to do on their downtime. You know, that you might want to get into. There's certain things that you know, according to your soul, that you desire and like. Brothers got hobbies. You know, there's different things that we do outside of this.
Hey, I get it. And I really used to, but I really used to get in trouble because I couldn't focus fully on work because I'm thinking of precepts and prophecies coming to pass and trying to jot down precepts for lessons.
Right.
My boss was like, "Hey, man, get back to work." I'm like, oh shit, my mind couldn't cut it off so much.
Right.
So it's tougher when you know you got to cut it off, but brothers be itching to get back into it though. You know, there's a little more on this, bro.
Yep.
It says, where we at? Yep, verse 8. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. Okay, what we put in, right? It says, for we are laborers together with the Most High. Ye are powers, husband. You are the most. You are God's husbandry.
Yep.
You are God's building, according to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me, as a wise master builder. I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed to how he buildeth thereupon.
That's why the Lord said, "Occupy till I come," which means to be carried about with business. You know, it literally means to carry on a business, and this is a business.
That's right.
And we have to keep it maintained, keep it ran. So it needs workers. All right. The Lord said, was that Matthew 9? You know, we was talking about that. You know,
I get it.
This is the harvest.
That's what I was looking for, actually. But
Matthew 9 and was that 39?
Yep.
38.
Yeah, 37, I think it is.
Gone.
Matthew 9. Yeah, right here. 1 second. Matthew chapter 9, verse, I'll start at 37. Yep. Yep, it says, then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few.
The laborers are few.
Pray ye therefore the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, of the harvest, that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. More workers. So we're showing you, we're setting the example of how a man of the Lord is supposed to labor to enter into that rest.
That's it.
We'll rest later, man.
That's it.
the one I want.
And the scriptures say, hate not laborers' work. And get that in Sirach 7 and 15.
Yep, I got you.
You know? We're not supposed to despise laborers' work. And this is a work. You know, this is labor.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to rest when we in the kingdom, man. That's when the labor stops. But for now, we got to occupy it till Yahweh Shai comes back, man.
Sirach
So 7 and 15.
15 says, yep. It says, hate not laborers' work, neither husbandry.
Neither husbandry.
It's talking about planting these seeds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which the Most High has ordained.
Which the Most High have ordained.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so the Lord ordained this work. All right. Matter of fact, when you look up the word worship, when you look at it in the etymology, go into the Latin, look up worship, and you'll actually see that the word cult. Remember,
Cult,
people used to say that we're a cult, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you actually look up what it means to be in a cult or a cult, it literally means to cultivate.
Yep.
All right. Matter of fact, let me
Give attendance to or something. I think that
Right.
popped up in there.
quote from the online etymology dictionary. It says worship, homage, from the Latin cultus, care, labor, cultivation, culture, worship, reverence.
Because you're either aerating, you know, the soil, keeping it moist, fertilizing it. You're pruning. You know, you're doing all the different things. You're making, you know, let me water it a little more. It needs this. You're giving attention to it, man.
Right.
You know, as much as possible.
Right. So hey, this is a ultimate form of worship when we do this work, man. When you going out there, present your body as a living sacrifice, man. You know, as a priest under the order of Melchizedek, giving the sacrifices of praise unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. That's worship, man.
That's right.
How could you have any art against that? You got a problem with us making videos all day? Yeah, if we ain't got nothing to do that day, brothers ain't got to go to work or nothing. Yes, we gonna be doing videos all day. And it ain't that brothers are sitting, you know, brothers ain't sleeping, they ain't getting no, you know, they ain't going to bed, you know, they ain't doing what they supposed to do. They just sitting in front of a laptop or a computer or on their phone and they just doing non-stop live shows. Get the hell out of here,
bro.
man.
If you actually add up each individual's hours in a day that they actually they upload,
Good.
3-4 hours max. Like the brothers that's really going hard, the apostles that just upload like 4 hours if you add all the time up.
Right.
But the thing is that you see everybody doing that. You know, 5 different brothers doing 4 hours, 35 brothers doing 3 hours. You know, 100 brothers doing 2 hours. On and on and on, just every day.
Right.
You know, the every day is what's starting to overwhelm you.
Right.
Like it's that Chinese water torture. They say that drop. It's not the one drop that gets you. It's the repetitive and the rhythm of it that continues to overwhelm you. You start playing with your mind. That's what's bothering you. Just hitting you in the head. That we're always getting. We're just everywhere, man. There's just so much prophecy, so much to be edified, so much correction. Because you guys' tongue is falling upon yourselves.
Yep.
You know, so we got work to do.
That's it.
Yeah, that was it on that.
That was
it. Sirach and I was looking for it. Yeah.
Get Psalm 19. Because that's how, you know, different brothers and sisters all around the world is getting this, man. Because you're seeing a service that's available to you 24 hours a day. You know, because if let's say brothers on the West Coast is because you know we are divided by time zones. If brothers on the West Coast are asleep because it's late, or you got brothers on the East Coast that's, you know, 2 to 3 hours ahead of us, more than likely they're gonna be up and they're gonna be doing shows. You know, and vice versa. You know, it might be super late on the East Coast but it might still be a little earlier on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Brothers is putting up videos.
Yeah.
If you if you live on the other side of the world, you got brothers over there, 12 hours, ahead of us, putting in the work. You know, so it's by the clock that this word is just going forth. This knowledge, and that's a blessing. Really, you should be commending, brothers for will really, call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but you shouldn't. There shouldn't be no shade being sent at us for that.
You persecute us for righteousness' sake.
Yeah.
For doing good.
Yeah. The scriptures say in the last day they shall be despised of those that are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get that.
Yeah, this is straight to the point. Psalm chapter 19, verse 2. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
Woo! Day unto day, night unto night. After day.
Yeah.
Night after night. Yeah. Getting, putting his work out, man. Because that's what's important.
Let me read this. Verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. So why would we not be putting, the more we put out there is helping to make the simple more wise? The more videos, hey, everybody knows if you want to eat for real, you got to come to Great Millstone. It's cool and entertaining to be with you other Israelite groups that don't go deep, but there's a lot, not just Great Millstone, but there's other brothers that really go into these scriptures, man, and feed the sheep, really feed the body of Israel out there.
Right.
Okay, but that's just a idiotic statement, man. Like you're not really attending to your salvation on a higher level. You're not taking this. You're scared enough, man. What you want next? Keep hitting them off the list.
Get
You can go all day.
Yeah, get that in Acts 5, because even the apostles they taught daily.
Yes.
They taught daily. Every single day they was teaching. Yeah, let me go to Acts 5 and 42.
42, gotcha. Acts chapter 5, verse 42 says, yep. And daily in the temple and in every house they ceased not to teach and preach Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
I mean, how plain could that get?
I think that was the script that made us have to go. I think the spirit was on the apostles. They were reading this, and the apostle Paul was like, you know what? Now we're gonna do every day. I think this was the one. Brothers know whichever one it actually was. You can post it in the comments. But I believe it was this one. It was one of them that exhorted us to teach daily, though.
Right.
I think that word exhort might have been in it, but hey.
Yep.
I'm gonna just jump down the list with it.
And
Unless you got something particular.
I looked up the word daily in the Greek, and the word is hemera, and it basically means, it says the day used of the natural day, or the interval between sunrise and sunset, as distinguished from the contrast with the night. In the daytime, metaphorically, the day as regarded as the time for abstaining from indulgence, vice, crime, because acts of the sort are perpetuated at night and in darkness.
I got let me get one right quick.
Yeah.
Yes. Spark a classic.
Because outside of this work, this is what Jake is doing in the world. They do it in the night, getting into mischief and shit, man.
Yeah.
There ain't really nothing else better to do. We can't even enjoy nothing in this life. We in the belly of the beast. We in Babylon the Great. What the hell are we really gonna do besides this?
Thank you.
Everything around us out of order, jacked up, suffering. Jake is all bugged out their mind.
We'll be walking around with masks on all damn day till we get forced into getting pricked.
Come on, man.
I got two of them for you.
It says of the civil day, or the space of 24 hours, thus including the night.
Yeah. So it could be just the daylight working hours, or because there's a different time where there's light bulbs and all of that. 24 hours a day. Either way, we putting out videos, man.
Right.
Because hey, what's funny is just watching the videos. Just always on. Okay, well, let me add a little piece to that. I extrapolate something on that.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep.
That's how the Spirit be working. The Spirit, will help spark other brothers. You see a video like what we doing right now.
Yeah.
We saw Karate Zabba's video and Elder Manata Zabba earlier. He went live.
Yep.
And then the Spirit came on me, and I was like, I gotta go live too.
Mm-hmm.
Me and the brother Shaquat, and now we using this opportunity, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's always a time when you can the Spirit can be utilized to push forward the ministry and defend the gospel, man.
Right. I got a quick one.
Go ahead.
Romans classic, right? Romans 13:11, and knowing the time, meaning we see these prophecies, we know what time it is, man.
Yep.
That shouldn't be an issue.
Yep.
That now is high time to awake out of sleep, to get active, man, to get involved. It says, "For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light." And when you go into the armor of light, it's just wisdom, man. How are we supposed to put it? So everything that we go through these scriptures, we learn and we see and we find, we line up with prophecy, we put it out there.
Right.
Why would we not? It said, "Let us walk honestly, as in the day, not in rioting." Because what else we got nothing better else to do. But look, with rioting and in drunkenness and in chambering and in wantonness, and it says not in strife and envying.
There's what we could be doing if we ain't doing what the Lord told us to do.
Here you go. Mm-hmm.
Just like that, man.
It says, "But put ye on the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, and make not provisions for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof." So what other level of the Spirit can we be in if it's not with this word? We're in the flesh. We won't be in the Spirit. We'll be in the flesh if we're not in the Spirit of this word.
Right.
You just mad because your name is coming up because you making them felonious statements, man.
Yep.
What else you want? I'm just
Get Ephesians.
Yeah.
Ephesians 5. Yeah, Ephesians 5 and 15.
Gotcha. Ephesians chapter.
The scriptures say to redeem the time, right?
Ephesians chapter 5 verse 15. "See then that ye walk circumspect, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." Mm-hmm.
Now, what does that mean? Now, I'm gonna read it in the NLT and in the NIV.
Mm-hmm.
It says in the NLT translation, it says, "Make the most of every opportunity in these evil days." NIV, "Making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil." So the fact that we're coming into turbulent times, where we know that it's going to be a time where none of us going to be able to work. Well, right now, where everything is kind of, it hasn't came to a head yet. Wouldn't you think that we would use this time as an opportunity to put in as much work as we possibly can, and fill the Lord's house?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I gotta read these next couple lines, bro.
Yeah.
It says, verse 17, "Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Most High is. Be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit." How are we supposed to be filled with the Spirit if we're not into the Word? Okay, if we're doing things of the flesh, right? It says, because what else are we going to do if we're not into the Word? It says, "Speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord." So yeah, as we're doing that, He's giving us the Spirit to, feed my sheep, feed my lambs. Mm-hmm. We know what the house of David is supposed to be doing. Okay, bringing that up from last week, right? feed the sheep, feed the lamb. So we gotta go feed, man.
Con, man.
Yeah,
That was it.
that was the point. Yep.
Yeah, let me get this. Ecclesiastes 9 verse 10. It says, "Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with all thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest." So, hey, while you're still alive,
Yeah.
while the water's still running, while you still got food,
Yep.
while you still got transportation, while you still have a camera,
Yep. The
while
internet.
you still got internet, you still got Wi-Fi, why not do what we were brought here to do?
Mm-hmm. We're what did it say? We have a service to provide for the Lord. That we're enlisted or hired, if you will, to do. So we gotta work, man.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta work. We want that penny. We gotta do the work. No matter when you come in, you gotta put your hand on the plow and go.
Yep. I got another one.
Mm-hmm.
Is Galatians 6 and 9. It says, "And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
Mm-hmm.
As we therefore opportunity,
Yep.
let us do good unto all men."
We cut out BS, man. A lot of the brothers still have the things that they enjoy doing that are lawful, of course, right? But the things of BS, man, we know to cut those off. And if we want to afford time to do leisurely things, then we have to make sure the work is complete.
Yep. It says, it says, "As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith." And all the brothers and sisters, that watch us, you're part of the household of the faith. So we do these shows and these lessons because we're doing you a service. Because ultimately, if you ain't already in the fold doing what we're doing, eventually you will.
Yep.
We're committing this unto faithful men that they may
be able to teach others.
Able to teach others also.
Mm-hmm.
This word just got to go forth, and once it, hit all the elect and activates all the elect, then bam,
Yep. We get out of here.
we getting the hell out of here after that, man.
Yeah.
Then we can rest.
We trying to finish our course, man.
Con.
And our course isn't finished till the labor is complete.
That's it.
So we gonna keep working. I got you got more? Or you got more?
That was it.
Okay, I got another one. 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 10. "Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
Mm-hmm.
For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail." Yeah.
Diligence.
So we're staying on it. We got nothing better to do. Yeah, all day. Yeah, all day. Diligence.
That was it.
Yep.
This is 2 Corinthians 9 and 6. It says, "But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly. And he that soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully."
Yep. I got your Galatians for you.
And that's the spirit. Because I read that one first.
Oh, you read it first.
Yeah.
That's what it
No,
was.
get it again, because that go right along right back with it. Galatians 6 and 9.
Yep.
That's
what you read in both translations.
Con.
Yeah, Galatians.
Basically, what you put in is what you're gonna get out. The Lord's gonna reward every man according to his work. Does it not say? Galatians 6 and 9.
Galatians 6 and 9 says, "And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not."
You're gonna reap, meaning what? The Lord's not gonna be unforgiveful to forget what you've done. Matter of fact, Corinthians 15 and 58.
Yeah, I put it away. I had it. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 58 says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord."
Always abounding, meaning increasing in the work.
For as much.
That means that you're going to be persistent with it, because you're constantly growing in the knowledge, because you're constantly reading. The Spirit gets on you. You're reading chapters. You're going in, you know, searching different things. You're being diligent. You're watching the videos, getting built up, getting edified.
Reading articles in the news.
Reading articles.
Prophecies.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always give you something to go into.
Yeah. Whether it's studying herbs, whatever. This stuff is beneficial through the Spirit, man.
God.
You know, especially coming into these last days.
Mm-hmm.
It says, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Hebrews chapter 6. You looking for
Let's see if there was comments.
Yeah, right there.
God,
Yeah, yep. You gonna read those? Or let me get this one right quick while you find the ones you want. Hebrews chapter 6, verse 10 and 11. It says, matter of fact, 9. Watch what this say.
Mm-hmm.
But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you, and things that accompany salvation. We got nothing better to do but the things that accompany salvation.
That's it.
Though we thus speak, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Putting these shows out, man. And we desire that every one of you show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end, that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. Hey, man. Yeah, we're going to be in this all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ecclesiastes 3 and 12, it says, wherefore I perceive that there is nothing better than that a man should rejoice in his own works, for that is his portion, for who shall bring him to see what shall be after him? You know? And ultimately we're going to rejoice when we get the victory. When we make it up out of here and the Lord finally put that crown upon the men, you know, that's when we're gonna rejoice.
Yeah.
You know, the scripture say, "Let another man praise thee."
It says, I lost it again. I had it earlier and I lost it again. You got it, bro.
No, you know, yeah, man. Because it even those that die in the work, even their works are gonna follow them.
Yeah.
You know. They left a legacy behind. That's why you still see videos popping up of Elder King Masha, all right, Yahuab, you know, the men who paved the way, you know, who helped lay that foundation, that passed the torch down, you know, and they're gonna receive their reward.
I got some.
Yep.
What I lost it. Anyway, this one says, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 35. 34. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, that hear and understand, look for your shepherd, he shall give you everlasting rest, for he is nigh at hand, that shall come in the end of the world. Be ready to the reward of the kingdom, for the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore. Flee the shadow of this world, receive the joyfulness of your glory. I testify my Savior openly, out in front of the people, man. If there's anybody that you were questioning that has faith, you can't question Great Millstone. That we believe we have to push this word out. That we believe in the Lord. Yeah. You know, even Sarnetta was saying like, hey, one thing about GMS, they gonna be all over it. Yeah, because we have no problem defending the gospel and testifying our Savior openly. You know, pushing out the light that we were given through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yeah. It says, oh, receive the gift that is given you and be glad, giving thanks unto him that have called you to the heavenly kingdom. So even on this side, the earnest of the Spirit, we're pushing that out. That we can make that firm and we'll get that increase into the, of the glory and the promises in the kingdom of heaven.
That's it. Remember, he gave us these talents so that we can increase. He didn't give us these talents just so we could just sit on it, stay stagnant. No, we supposed to trade. We supposed to increase.
Yeah. He that was given what I think the first was 5, he went out and made other talents. He that was given 2, he went out and made other talents. You
Double it
talking
up.
like you the guy that's gonna hide in a napkin. I got something better to do. What? I'm gonna go play with my kids, man. I'm gonna go play Legos with the kids, man. I got nothing better to do. Yeah, you can make your time for that, but put that time in with the Lord as well.
God. And well, Apostle Paul, he didn't have nothing better to do.
Right, literally.
That's why he was giving such advice as, hey, if you got a woman, be as if you don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you ain't got time for that right now. You got a mission. You got work to do.
It is.
If you're a bishop, if you're a deacon, hey, just have one woman.
So you don't give all your time away.
Because you don't want to give all your time. You got business to tend to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's just how it is, man. You know, because we keeping our eye single, man, our eye focused on one thing. All right, this world is getting ready to pass away. You know, along with the fashion of it, this shit is over with. Shit's about to go to shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So there's gonna be a time where we ain't gonna even be able to do what we're even doing. When the famine of the word hit, watch Jake scramble, man.
Yeah.
Jake gonna scramble, man.
Mm-hmm.
When they no longer can see these videos popping out like that, Jake is gonna flip.
Mm-hmm. Hey, cause there's gonna be a clear sign in the earth why there's no more videos. Not just one day Great Millstone gonna stop teaching,
Right.
and the internet's still gonna be on, and YouTube gonna take all the video. It's not just gonna be simply like that.
Mm-hmm.
It might be martial law outside. It might be a disaster going on, a major one or something. We don't fully know what the Lord is gonna have happen to take us off the street, but we're gonna know that we can't be on the street. It could be a mandate, but we're gonna know that we're not on the street no more. Okay, and then they may come in like a flood against the men, spoiling the men of the Lord. You know, come taking us captive, thinking, calling us terrorists and whatever. We know these things are coming, so we got to put these works, and you people get to see what we're really about when we push this word out. You get to see. I ain't got time to be baby, like,
Right.
snatching or whatever. Not to say it, but to be doing all of that you slander us about. We got too much business to take care of, man. This as well as within our regular lives.
That's it. I don't know if you had anything else.
I
This
think that was pretty much.
kind. This is John chapter is it John 7? John, it's like John 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is John 9 verse 4. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day.
Yep.
The night cometh when no man can work.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just close on that.
Yeah.
That's
it.
So, for those of you brothers that tuned in a little, later, the reason why we titled the lesson, We Have Nothing Better to Do. Well, you can go and watch the elder Karaka Zaba's video. I forget what the title is, but you can just go to his channel. And basically he was going, the head loony guy, Stanford Martin, all right?
Mm-hmm.
he went on a tangent or whatever, and he basically said, you got guys that's, first he said that, the 2/3 are going to be in the lake of fire, which is forever,
Eternity.
For eternity. And then he said, you got guys that's saying that they speaking 100% truth, but they teaching Christian doctrine, and you got dudes that's, they making videos all day, and ain't got nothing better to do. So we was like, you know what? Hey,
we got nothing better to do.
You're right. We don't got nothing better to do than to serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
I got other things to do in my day to day, but I got nothing better to do.
Exactly.
I don't.
There's nothing better than this work here, man.
It can wait.
Straight up.
I make time.
Hey, business before pleasure, man.
Yeah. And if I had a certain, which I didn't today, but I do got things to do. But if I had a certain time, then I got to make time before or after or whatever. But I got to get done.
Yep.
That's the point.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
You know, so with that, we're gonna close out. You know, the water to you brothers tuning in. So like we didn't get, we didn't get your precepts. We already know y'all was lighting it up. You know, we had a bunch of precepts that we had listed out. So we just want to go into that, you know, through the spirit. And hey, let's keep pushing, man. All right. So with that, we're gonna give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, the ones to the elder apostles of the great millstone. Peace and salutation to the elect. We're gonna say Shalom.